ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the DFS experience for Sunday, March 20th. We have a 7-game slate. We're going to start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guards. DeJounte Murray's 10-6, absolutely fine. Trae Young, if he played at 10-2, he's fine. Harden at 10-1. He had a good game. He shot 6 of 14 and still have 58 fantasy points. So that should tell you what you need to know. So they're playing Toronto. Toronto's a little bit of a tougher matchup, but I like Harden. I like SGA. I like McCollum. I like Booker at 9K. Van Fleet 81 he's fine. The problem with Toronto is that you don't know, any 4 of them could go off, and the 4 healthy starters. So I'm talking about Siakam, Van Fleet, Trent, or Barnes. Any 4 of them could go off. So that's the problem with Toronto now. We don't know which one of them are going to go off. So you got to be careful picking your Toronto players, and I'll probably play. I probably only play 2 out of the 4. No more than 3. No more than 2. I just pick 2 and hope for the best. Barrett's in play. Jordan Poole's in play. Campaign is in play at 69. Cole Anthony is 865. He's okay. Marcus Smart. If you watch my videos, I don't really like playing these the extra pieces on Boston, and you know why. Not saying that he can't hit value, just the probability of him hitting value. 33 minutes, 34 minutes, 34 minutes, 27, 41. 41 minutes is value. 41 fantasy points is value. 32 fantasy points is like 5 times value. 41 is value, that's 6 times. So he's been hitting 5 to 6 times value in his last 4 games. 4 steals in one, 5 steals in the other. 8 assists. So listen, if you think that he can continue that, you can play him. Just keep in mind, in these last 4 games, 2 of them he had one game with 5 steals and 1 game with 4 steals. If you think that's something he could keep up, then have at it. Maxey 6,300. He's fine. Clarkson at 61. I believe that Mitchell is back, so is Mitchell back? Mitchell is not playing, so Clarkson's in play. Clarkson's in play anyway because there's no Conley. I don't like Burks too much, but if you want to have at it, have at it. Graham at 5'8". That's an okay play. Trey Mann, if he starts, he's fine. Bones Highland, you want to take a shot quickly. Off the bench at 5'2". You want to take a shot, take a shot. Delon Wright, if there's no Trae Young, absolutely. Monte Morris is in play. Jalen Suggs is a bum. I'm not playing him no matter what. Derek White's not hitting value. And how could he? There's no way Tatum, Brown, Smart, Horford, everybody hits value. There's only 1 ball. I keep saying that. Davion Mitchell, if he starts. If he starts for Fox, you can play Davion Mitchell. I think that's about it. I know Primo started the last game, and he put up 15 fantasy points. think I'll pass on Mr. Primo. What y'all think? McCollum, we spoke about him. Mitchell is playing. He just wasn't point guard eligible today. That's fine. Clarkson and Mitchell are still in play because there's no Conley. Mitchell will probably be my highest owned guard. Probably the way it looks right now. Jaylen Brown's in play. Klay Thompson is almost 8K. He had 60 points a while ago, like a week ago. 60 fantasy points. Why would I pay 8K for him now? Why would I pay $7,900 for him now? San Antonio's a great matchup, but I'm not paying 8K for Klay Thompson. This ain't 2013. If there's no Young, you can play Bogdanovich. He is pricey though. Keep that in mind. Trent looks great. Herder looks good. Vassell, Fournier, all in play. Barton's in play at 53. Richard played 30 minutes. He got 16 fantasy points. I don't know. There was no De'Aaron Fox, so he should have went off, but he didn't. And I was gonna play him until they started Davion Mitchell. I guess I dodged a bullet with DiVincenzo. I think that's about it. No need to go too low. Tatum and play. Barnes, Wiggins. You can't play Wiggins. Oh, there's no Curry. That's right. Curry's out. So Wiggins is in play, and that's why Klay Thompson's price went up. Makes sense. I guess Klay Thompson's in play. I like play. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna play 2 out of 3. Wiggins, Poole, or Klay. Pick 2. Any 2. Doesn't matter. Preferably Klay and one other. That's what I would do. But if you want to play all 3, I've added. Mikal Bridges is in play. Harrison Barnes. Crowder if he plays. Prefer Crowder to be out. Then you could get jump on Mikal Bridges. Wagner's in play. His minutes are still good. Taking double-digit shot attempts. That's all I'm looking for. If you got your last spot, you got 55 left, 5,500 left. You can play Wagner. Gordon's in play. Aaron Gordon, that is. DeAndre Hunter's in play. Trey Murphy's in play. Royce O'Neal's in play. Unfortunately, Royce O'Neal isn't a good fantasy player or fantasy producer. He's a better real life player, but you know, if you pay $4,500 for him, it's not the end of the world. So, and we have Aaron Wiggins. If he starts, he's all right. Let's go to power forward. Randall 93, still a bit overpriced, but I know they've been playing better. The team is playing better. He's going to play a shitload of minutes. He's taking double-digit shots. That's all you care. Well, listen, he's putting up over 45 fantasy points. And he's shooting 27% from the field. He's been shooting awful, and still getting a lot of fantasy points. So, Randall's in play. Siakam's in play. Barneson's in play. I wouldn't play both. Play one or the other. Maybe play one forward and one guard for Toronto if you want to do it like that. But at the end of the day, they're all wings. Barnes, Trent, Siakam, they like playing on the outside. So if you picked up Siakam and Barnes, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Wendell Carter's in play. Draymond is kind of pricey, but if he's not on minutes, shot, take a shot. 22 minutes. Yeah, he's on a minutes limit. You're gonna have to leave him alone for now. Tobias Harris, he's been playing better a few games. 43, 22, 33. He'll take a 33. Not a 23 though. You're not gonna get Embiid, Harden, and him going off. So, and then Maxey too. So, like, you know, these teams got a lot of firepower. Somebody's gonna have to take a backseat. That's gonna be Harris. So I'm off of him. I'm on Keldon Johnson though. Keldon Johnson's in play. Horford, Bailey, all in play. Najee Marshall, if he starts, is in play. Kuminga. I'm not on Kuminga with Draymond back. I want to play players that's going to get as many minutes as they can handle. Jokic is in play. Embiid if he plays. Sabonis is in play. Valanciunas, Gobert, Ayton, Pirtle, Bobby Williams. Capella's in play. No Mitch Robinson for me. I'm off of him. No Mo Bamba for me. I know Mo Bamba's been healthy. Last 4 games, 50, 17, 12, and 31. Inconsistent and unreliable. That's why I can't play Mo Bamba, especially in my center spot. And that's going to be it for center. Center, I don't really, I keep my player pool tight for center, the center spot. So, Pirtle, every time I play Pirtle, he does nothing. Gobert against the Knicks. Ayton. I like Ayton against Sacramento. I like Mitchell tonight. Point guard. Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole against the Spurs. Delon Wright. If there's no Trae Young. I like Wagner for value. Mikal Bridges, Gary Trent. I love Gary Trent. And power forward. Tatum, Randall at 93, Siakam, Barnes. I'll take Tatum. I like Tatum. So these are 5 guys I like for DraftKings. You got 43K left, 4,300 left. There's no way you're going to be able to squeeze in 3 value players and make this a team. This is 5 players that I like. So please don't get confused that this is some type of team, because it's not going to work out like that. These are 5 players that I like I like Delon Wright for his value if Trae Young doesn't play. I like Mitchell because there's no Conley, more usage. I like Gary Trent because I feel like he's a touch underpriced for his upside. Tatum's an elite player. He should be priced up with Trae Young and Murray and all them. And Ayton, I like his matchup. So that's the 5 players that I like. So please don't get it confused and try to make a team out of this and then get upset when it doesn't work out, because there's people still doing that. Let's jump to FanDuel. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. We drop these videos every single day. As long as there's a slate, then we make these videos. I do offer a Patreon, which is for people that don't have time to make their own lineups, do the research, wait for news, wait for injuries, starting lineups, things like that. So basically, I do all the heavy lifting, and I send out updated lineups to the Patreons right before lock. If you're interested in something like that, I know it is the middle of the month, and Patreon renews the first of the month. So if you are interested in help, but you don't want to pay for half the month, which is understandable, I do have a day pass and a week pass. So you can check the link in the description or DM me on Twitter. Let me know your situation, and we'll get you figured out. We're going to jump to FanDuel. We're going to start with point guard. Murray's 10-6. He's fine. Trae Young, 10-4. He's fine if he plays. Quadriceps, if he sits, he's playing D-Lon Wright. Everyone knows that. Shai Gilgeous, if Shai Gilgeous sits and they start Aaron Wiggins, I play him too. I know he's not like the greatest, but every time I played him, he's been playing. He did me well, so I have a good rapport with him. SGA, if he plays, he's fine. Fox, if he plays, he's fine. If he doesn't play, if they start Davion Mitchell, you can play him. If they start DiVincenzo, you play him. That's how this game works. That's how DFS works. You look for opportunities, to get value, so you can put in your studs. That's the name of the game. Mitchell is absolutely in play. Poole's in play. Van Fleet, Payne, Smart's in play. Cole Anthony at 5,900 looks amazing against OKC. Devontae Graham at 57. Well, McCollum is back, so 57 is a little pricey, but if he starts, he's in play. No Burks for me. No Torrey Craig for me. Tyrese Maxey's in play. No Derek White for me. Clarkson's in play. No Fultz. Quickly, Morris, Trey Mann if he starts. D-Lon Wright if he starts. Davion Mitchell if he starts. You know that. Everything else is hot dog water, and you know that also. Harden 10 flat in play. Booker's in play. McCollum's in play. Jaylen Brown's in play. Jaylen Brown hasn't been putting up extraordinary numbers, but Tatum has taken another step up, it looks like, and Jaylen Brown's getting left in the dust. Until Jaylen Brown figures it out, I'm going to have to not play him. That's just me. If you like Jaylen Brown, have at it. Barrett looks great at 71. Campaign, Klay Thompson, they all look phenomenal. Trent looks great. Bogdanovich looks great. Vassell looks good. Wagner looks great. These guards are really priced down, so you can play whoever you want. Herder looks good. Fournier looks good. Will Barton and Aaron Wiggins if he starts. DiVincenzo if he starts. D-Lon Wright if he starts. That's your 3 value plays right there. I don't know what NAW's rotation is in Utah. He got 32 minutes last game, 22 minutes the game before. If he starts, that helps. Yeah, I'm not sure on his rotations yet, so I'll lay off for that for now. Everything else is trash. Everything under NAW is unplayable. Tatum looks great. Barnes looks good. Keldon Johnson looks good. He's been playing a lot better. Mikal Bridges. Andrew Wiggins is priced up, but he's fine. Baisley looks good. Tobias is priced appropriately at 56. Harrison Barnes looks good. Najee Marshall if he starts. I don't like Kuminga because Draymond is back. DeAndre Hunter looks good. You can play whoever you want on this slate on FanDuel. Trey Murphy. That's about it for me. Siakam looks good. Julius Randle looks great at 85. Randle and Sabonis should be 85 and 84 where they are. Not that 9K shit. They're not 9K players. Probably maybe some bonus, but he's inconsistent. Barnes is fine at 8. Wendell Carter at 69 looks good. Bobby Williams at 62 looks amazing. Al Horford at 50 looks good. Jackson Hayes is an okay play. Achua, it's alright. Aaron Gordon at 47 is okay. Roby's inconsistent, but if he starts, he's a play. I just gave y'all more than enough players to choose from, so no need to keep digging. You know what I'm saying? Jokic looks amazing. Embiid looks good. Gobert looks good at 8. DeAndre 75. Valanciunas 78. All good. Clint Capella at 69 looks good. Pirtle is kind of underpriced at 64. Bobby Williams 62 looks great. Draymond's on a minutes limit, non-factor. Out. He's a non-factor. No Obama for me, and that's about it. Jokic is obvious, right? If I fade Jokic, might be able to do some magic. Play's a little pricey, but got Mitchell, Clay. I like Mitchell. I like Clay. I like Tatum. I like Randall. I like Williams. We might be able to make this a whole team, but that's not something I'm looking to do. I'd probably take out one and then fill it in appropriately. But there's going to be a lot of value, especially if all these guys are out. Trae Young and SGA are out, you got a lot of value. If Fox is out, you got a lot of value. So I'm gonna probably go mid-range at center and then get, like, you know, studs everywhere else. So I'll figure it out. But these are just 5 guys that I like. By no way is this a team, so don't try to, like, you know, stick in value pieces and run with it, because you're gonna lose. Just letting you know. Guess that's it for the video. Hope you guys had a good night. Any questions? Any positive questions? Throw it in the chat. You need help with your lineups? DM me on Twitter. And just subscribe and thumbs up on your way out. And I'll see you in a few with the Yahoo video. Alright, talk to you guys later. Ciao.